Hello YouTube and welcome to the comic book channel. In today's video, I will be showing my new release comic book pickups for the week of February 1st, 2023, as well as a whole bunch of stuff that I've grabbed throughout the week in lots of dollar bins and different places. To get us started with the books that are new releases as of Wednesday, February 1st, yesterday, from Dark Horse, here is Where Monsters Lie. You can check out my full review of this on my podcast or here on YouTube on my video podcast. It's not really a video podcast, it's just a podcast where I talk about this with my co-host Bob. Spoiler alert, that's a really fun comic. From Scout Comics, here's issue number 2 of Category 0 Conflict. Over to Archie this week. I've got Archie's Valentine Spectacular, issue number 1. It's got the first appearance of Cassie Cloud. And it'll be fun like all the Archie books are. From After Dark, here is Flesh-Eating Cheerleaders from Outer Space, issue number 4. This is a not safe for children cover, so if you're under 18, please look away for a moment. Next up, we have IDW's Breath of Shadows number 1, which looks super cool with this Bjorn Barendis cover. Also from AWA, here's Black Tape number 1. This is a Black Sabbath homage cover that looks really cool. Keeping up with the black theme from Blaze Comics, here is Children of the Black Sun, issue number 2. From Mad Cave, here is Tales from Nottingham, issue number 1. Glare from Hell, issue number 1. Fun joke. From American Mythology Productions, here's Silent Night, Deadly Night, issue number 2. Also picked up from Dark Horse Comics, issue number 4 of Minor Threats with this cool foil trade dress. Couldn't think of the word. I was about to call it a headdress. Also from Dark Horse Comics, here is Kevin Smith's Quick Stops, issue number 4. This is the B cover, an homage to the Breakfast Club. A new number 1 from Image this week. This is Almighty, issue number 1. And another new number 1 from Image this week is Blood Tree, issue number 1. Over to DC, here's Lazarus Planet, Legends Reborn one-shot. Here's Batman Legends of Gotham, issue number 1 with this Nathan Zedri B variant. Also got the Flash 1 Minute War special. Here is Harley Quinn Romances, issue number 1. This is, I think, the regular cover. I don't know. It's a cool cover. Over to Marvel Comics, here is Wakanda, issue number 5. This is the History of Black Panthers variant. And here is the regular cover. Here's Avengers number 65. And I've got this great versus Planet of the Apes variant for X-Force because why wouldn't I get that one? It looks great. Here is Captain America. What's the subtitle of this book? Sentinel of Liberty, I think. Let me double check before I sound even dumber than I already do. If I was like a better editor, I'd put in like the Jeopardy music here. Sentinel of Liberty, yes. Issue number 9, this is the variant. Also has a cool advert for Black Cat #1 on the opposite of that cover there. Here's Peach Momoko's Demon Wars Down in Flames, issue #1. I had to get the Black History Month variant for Moon Knight because it is a cool blade cover. I grabbed the second printing of Miles Morales Spider-Man 1 somehow instead of the regular issue that came out. So I'll have to track that down. Here's the Dark Web finale, the Peach Momoko cover. Here's a great Black History Month variant for Scarlet Witch with Storm on the cover. That is very nicely done. I picked up the new #1 Star Wars Sana Staros #1. That's the regular cover. And I also grabbed the 1 in 25 incentive. It's a little dark, so hard to see with all that glare, but it's there. Here's Silver Surfer Ghostlight #1. And I grabbed a few covers of Bloodline Daughter of Blade. That's the regular cover. That's this weird cat cover that looked fun. And here is Venom issue 16. Those are all the new comics I picked up. Like I said, there's a huge, gigantic stack of not new #1s from this week as well. If you guys want to stick around for those, I will gladly go through them all. There is a lot. So get comfortable, grab your drink or popcorn or whatever, and I'll go through the books that I've grabbed this week. I grabbed Jada Pinkett Smith's Menace #1, as well as issue #1 of Department H from Matt Kent. Here is a book I've never even heard of. This is from Graphic India. This is Empire of Blood #1. Just thought it looked kind of cool. I was excited to grab this Twilight Zone Gold Key book. This is, I think it's issue like 50 something. I don't know. Looks fun though. I also grabbed this Outer Limits issue #17. Dell Comics. Picked up a free comic book day Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess. And issue #1 of John Byrne's Next Men. Here is Witchblade Tomb Raider #1 of that cover. And then I also, that's Mark Silvestri, I guess. And then here is the Michael Turner. Here's the big one I grabbed so far this week. I got a copy of The Last of Us #1. Super excited for that. It's in pretty good shape. Definitely paid on the lower end for that, thank God, because those are going crazy now. So a good investment, I think. I hope. The show is amazing, so doesn't seem like a bad time to have that book. I grabbed a whole bunch of this volume from Kevin Smith of Daredevil. I think it's the Marvel Knights stuff. I don't know. It doesn't say that anywhere. Yes, it does. Marvel Knights. Okay. So the Marvel Knights, Kevin Smith. There's one. There's a variant of issue #2. There's the regular cover for issue #2. Just found like a little set of these and figured I'd pick them up. There's issue 3. No issue 4, but they did have issue 5. Little baby key in the run. Issue #6. Great cover on issue #6. And then issue #7. as well as issue number 8. Spider-Man and Daredevil, Joe Quesada and Jimmy Palmiotti. Here is the Kent's issue number 1, because that sounds like a lot of fun to read. I got Skin Graft, issue number 1 from the Vertigo imprint. Also from Vertigo, here is The Names number 1. Got this interesting He Said, She Said comics. This is the Woody Allen story on this side and the Mia Farrow on the other side. So those are always interesting. I try to pick those up when I see them. I think I can't remember what the other one was. I feel like it was like a Tanya Harding one. Here is Hook, the official movie adaptation, number 1. I picked up Wolverine issue 125 and 126. It seemed like they want to be stuck together, so we'll just show them together. Here is the Action Comics number 1, part of the New 52 run. So there's that, as well as issue number 2 on the back. I was stoked to find this in a dollar bin. I never see this anywhere. Vertigo's Lost Boys. And then anytime I can find any dinosaur stuff, you know I have to pick that up. So here is Tom Mason's Dinosaurs for Hire. Great cover on this one. Jurassic Jerk. Have Zombie number 1. Drawing the line at $2.99. And I only paid $1, so I got like $2 off. Also from Vertigo, got this Jonah Hex number 1, Two Gun Mojo. From Marvel Edge, here is issue number 2 of Typhoid. Had to pick up this Topps Kirby Chrome. Sorry, the trading card inside is Kirby Chrome. I always want to say Kirby Chrome when I see that. But this is Satan 6 number 1. Got a cool card inside. Got a McFarlane and Kirby cover. Awesome stuff. Here is issue number 1 of Cadillacs and Dinosaurs, as well as issue number 4. And I picked up Ghost Rider, issue number 89. Great book to see in the dollar bin. That's one of 3 stacks. So if you're still with me, there's plenty more to come. Here is issue number 1 of the 4-part miniseries Accelerators, Momentum. Grab 2 copies of Gotham by Midnight. Some great Ben Templesmith art in there, so 2 of those. Don't know if you guys use Whatnot or not, but Ben Templesmith was doing a live stream the other night and I was on there. Was able to buy some original art from him. Super, super cool. I would definitely suggest bookmarking him and looking him up anytime he's on the app. Really, really cool. Here is Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man, issue 6. Stoked to find that in a dollar bin. It's not the greatest copy. There's some spine ticks, but you're not going to find that for $1 probably anytime soon. Here is Elektra Cyblade, number 1, a Top Cow, number 7, I guess. I don't know. It's got some great artwork on the cover. That's why I picked it up. Infinity Crusade, issue number 3. Darkman, issue number 2. I never see these anywhere. And issue number 3. Here is 1602, issue number 3, as well as issue number 4. Here's a great House of Mystery cover. Love this cover. It's a Neil Adams cover. It's issue number 197. Ghost Ship. And here is issue 223. I got this little story arc in Animal Man. Here's issue number 51. This is Flesh and Blood. This is the Roadkill issue. And here is number 52, the Homecoming issue. 53, the Pond Life issue. And 54, the Despair issue. Lots of despair in that cover there. Here is Superman, Wonder Woman, Whom Gods Destroy, part of an Elseworlds little graphic novel. Speaking of Wonder Woman, here is issue number 51 of the New 52 run, a John Romita Jr. variant. And issue 50 number 2, which I'm thinking is the last issue. I thought that was New 52. They only went up to 52. I think I'm right. I don't know. That's what I remember. I grabbed the Scarlet Witch hip-hop variant cover. Not that you can see anything with this glare. Here is the Marvel Knights Black Widow run. Here's issue number 1. Issue number 2 with no backing board. Issue number 3. And issue number 4, again with no backing board. Need to fix that. I also got the Icons Tigra 4-part mini. So there's issue number 1. And number 2. Number 3 with a great cover on number 3. And number 4. Also had to pick up the Marvel Knights Elektra run. Greg Horn stuff. Here's issue number 1. Issue number 2. Number 3. Number 4. And number 5. Here's Spectacular Spider-Man, guest starring Spider-Woman, issue number 126. I grabbed Micronauts, issue number 2. Here is this Wolverine versus Hulk. I'm not sure which series this is, but this is number 8 of it. Got this great Supergirl 1 cover. Secret War tie-in. Here is Battle World Thors, issue number 2. Here is Domino number 1. The Mighty Avengers number 1. The Initiative, sorry. Here is Huntress number 1. Predator versus Magnus Robot Hunter number 1. 2, right? Number 1? No, just 1. Here is The Normals number 1. Like I said, lots and lots of dollar bin digging this week. Grabbed a bunch of X-Men books. Here's 540. Filled some holes in my collection. Stoked about that. Here's 537. 531. Some great Terry Dodson and Greg Land covers. Here's another Greg Land, 521. $520. $510. I picked up another copy of Nova number 1. and a Strange Tales 181. I think that's the second Gamora, I would assume. Here's The Witching Hour, issue 41. Great cover on that. Iron Fist, issue number 20. Or sorry, Marvel Premiere, number 20. Here is that fun Spider-Man, Storm, and Power Man battling Smokescreen issue. I have Avengers 262, where Namor joins the Avengers. And then here's Infected, issue number 1. One more stack to go through. If you're still hanging out with me, thanks. If not, completely understood. This is a long video of me just showing things that I bought, so maybe not as interesting, but some fun stuff nonetheless. If I can move these. And on to our last stack. Some Walking Dead. Here's issue 131. Issue number 135. And issue 176. Been trying to flesh out these Robin miniseries. Here is issue number 3. Issue number 4. And number 5 of Robin 2, The Joker's Wild. Here is issue number 3. It's a great holographic card cover. Robin 3, Cry of the Huntress. Here is number 1. And number 4, as well as issue number 5. Here I have some Superman in Action comics. So Action 687, some of these die-cut covers. Part of the Reign of Superman storyline, that's number 12. Here's number 13, which is Man of Steel, issue 22. And Superman proper, which is 14, so Superman 78. As well as Adventures of Superman, issue number 501, part 15. And here is Superman 66. I just really like this cover, so it's a lot of fun. Lots of something going on there. Here is part of the Secret War 5-part mini. Here's book number 3. Book 4. And Daredevil on book 5. Grabbed from Archie, Sabrina the Teenage Witch number 1. Kelly Thompson run, which is really awesome. Here is Archie at Riverdale High, issue number 88. And then Archie's TV Laugh Out, issue number 83. Here is Thor, number 21, Thanos and Mangog. Enough said. I grabbed Wild Thing, number 1, the daughter of Wolverine. Here is S.H.I.E.L.D. issue number 1, inspired by the hit television show. Here's a Hastings variant for Drumheller number 1. Here's Fantastic Force number 1. Grabbed the all-new, all-different Alpha Flight number 1. And a book I was really excited to pick up, James Robinson's Starman number 1. Here is Unlimited Access, a Marvel and DC crossover number 1. From Top Cow, Image Top Cow, here is Eclipse number 1. Here's number 1 of Lobo, A Contract on Gaude. Grab this Monster of the Month variant for Batman Superman 25, part of the New 52 run. Some more Archie. Here's Josie and the Pussycats number 1. One of the variant covers for that, one of the mini variant covers for that. Here is Skyborn, issue number 1 from Boom. From DC, here's the first issue of Chain Gang War. Cool embossed stuff going on there. Cool 90s stuff. Here is Ghostbusters Crossing Over number 1. One of my favorites of all time from Valiant, presented in Valiant Vision. Here is Psylord's Reign of the Star Watchers. Super, super fun. I picked up Legends 3. And another super fun Valiant foil book. Here's Ninjak 1. Filled a hole in my Dazzler collection. Here's issue 27 with this great cover. Another foil trade dress. Here is X-Universe number 1. X-Force Ain't No Dog number 1. And then last up, Wolverine and Shy number 1. Those are all the books I picked up this week. Thank you guys so much for bearing with me through all that. If you did, I appreciate it, and I'll see you guys next time.